Various stages of adaptation. Hello! Adaptation is very important to be able to do well in life and work. You may be wondering how to adapt in a new country. We'll tell you how, through the story of Mr. Shams. The Shams went to a Middle Eastern country from an Asian country a few months ago. Mr. Sham went through a few stages of adaptation and did very well. The stages he went through included excitement, irritation, adjustment, adaptation. When Shams first arrived, he was very excited. It was his first time abroad, and he was keen to get started with work and life in a new country. The new sights, sounds and smells of this country were enjoyable for the first few days. Shams felt like a tourist, enjoying the new experience in every way possible. He tried different foods, walked around to understand the roads, and learned where he could buy things he needed. Soon after, though, irritation set in. Shams started noticing how people here were culturally different from his people back home. He started missing the food from home. He began searching out people from his home country who could speak his language and understand his suffering. One such friend helped him through this stage and asked him to appreciate whatever he found was good about the local culture. So Shams started making an effort. The differences in culture and lifestyle still stood out like a sore thumb, but he learned to understand why things were the way they were. He began to appreciate why things worked in a certain way in the new place. Gradually, as he settled into his new routine and work, Shams made friends. The way things were done started making sense. He began to learn how to interact comfortably with people around him. Whenever he didn't understand something, he asked questions, explaining that he came from a different country and that he wanted to learn. He found people were helpful. This helped him gain a new perspective on life and changed a few of his old beliefs. Even though he continued to compare his new life with the old one back home, he began to enjoy his new life. In a few weeks, Shams completely adapted to this new country. It was no longer new. He felt at home. Of course, he still had his personal preferences concerning food, activities, etc. However, he learned to make the best use of his time and abilities. The differences between his home country and this new country no longer bothered him. Having become bicultural, Shams has now accepted all the opportunities the new country has brought him, while remaining very grateful for the growth he achieved in his home country. Thank you.